Dive into a cloud of claws and pounding paws in Tom and Jerry Fists of Fury for your N64. Play 1 or 2 players as any one of 8 cartoon characters from the show, each with unique attacks. Create catastrophe in the kitchen, tossing everything in sight. Melons are good. Then trash the basement and level the garden. Power-ups can give you a protective bubble or put on a few pounds of malicious muscle. Tom and Jerry Fists of Fury for your Nintendo 64. It's furiously fun. Winnie the Pooh's running out of honey, but Tigger's here to help in Tigger's Honey Hunt for Nintendo 64. Take Tigger exploring through 9 action-packed levels to find enough honey for Pooh's next party. Experience exciting adventures and learn to follow easy directions as you collect honey pots and special game cards and pictures. Complete the 3 mini-games to unlock special bounces and hidden areas of the 100-acre wood. Tigger's Honey Hunt for your Nintendo 64. These friends are fun. Adventure, mystery, and a snickering hound. It's Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers for N64. The entire TV cast is ready to play with new arch-enemies for the gang to face. Follow your lead to the county museum, dinosaurs and all, and see where the trail ends. Zigzag your way through an out-of-control sawmill without becoming chopped liver. And when you're hungry, head to the kitchen where Scooby's airmailing a sandwich. Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers for N64. Just doggone fun.
Check out Diddy Kong Racing for Nintendo 64. Not your everyday racing game, this one is chock full of exploration, wild adventure, and excitement. Our special versus mode allows 2 to 4 players to compete using any combination of vehicles you want.
Experience unparalleled precision, game control, and just plain fun in the ultimate family game for Nintendo 64. It's Mario Kart 64. An all-star cast of Nintendo video game characters in 3D go-karts, racing 20 challenging courses, each with unique obstacles and hazards which add adventure and excitement to the mix.
It's the fastest, flyingest, wettest ride to splash onto the Nintendo 64. It's Wave Race 64. The competition is fierce as you navigate 8 unique courses. Awesome water graphics and physics gives you the true feel of unpredictable weather and water conditions.
It's a brand new NBA starring the brightest and youngest superstar to take the court. It's Kobe Bryant in NBA Courtside for Nintendo 64. Up to 4 players can hit the hardwood together in this great-looking high-resolution game. And player control is awesome. The hoops don't get any higher than Kobe Bryant in NBA Courtside.
The Bear, the Bird, and the Backpack are back in Banjo-Tooie for your N64. 8 huge wacky worlds, more mad mini-games, outrageous new bosses, and mucho new moves. Now Banjo or Kazooie can go it alone, or turn into an angry armored car, perhaps a deadly clothes dryer. Mambo's magic is mightier than ever. And wait till you try the new 4-player modes. Banjo-Tooie for N64. Where do they find all this fun?
You've conquered red. You've mastered blue. You've triumphed over yellow. You've caught them all. And now you're ready for the next step. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Tons of new Pokemon. New adventures and worlds to explore. New badges to collect. So you've got to ask yourself, have you got what it takes? Pokemon Gold and Silver, rated E for everyone. Gotta catch 'em all.
200 all-new Pokemon. 200 new tricks and abilities. It's Pokemon Gold and Silver for Game Boy Color. Gotta catch some more.
Help Ash and Pikachu battle their way through 16 trainers in heated head-to-head puzzle competition with Pokemon Puzzle League for Nintendo 64. Match 3 blocks of the same color in any direction and they'll disappear, giving you points. Dump major clumps of blocks on your opponent when they least expect it to gain the upper hand. And with 6 cool modes in 2D and 3D gameplay, you can battle all the way to Pokemon Puzzle Master. It's Pokemon Puzzle League for your N64.
Jump right into the world of Pokemon for fast-paced puzzle action with Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for your Game Boy Color. Play with 13 playable Pokemon from Gold and Silver versions, plus your favorites from Red and Blue. 6 single-player games and 3 two-player versions will have you battling for hours. Create chains and combos. Even send garbage to your opponents. And become Pokemon Puzzle Master. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for Game Boy Color.
Your virtual buddy is back in color with more than 20 new animated activities. It's a clock. It's a card game. It can even play tunes. And you earn watts with every move you make. It's Pokemon Pikachu 2. Carry it everywhere.
Now Pikachu responds to your voice. Call him gently out of the forest. And once you get Pikachu to trust you, there's all kinds of games to play and things to do, like searching for buried treasure or having picnics. You can even take him on a fishing expedition. But don't forget to feed him! Pikachu knows more than 200 words, and he's ready to be your new best friend. Hey You, Pikachu comes with microphone and N64 game pack, only for your N64.
Fishing, skiing, surfing.
Shake things up with Pokemon Pikachu 2. The more you shake it, the more Pikachu will do for you.
Get me down!
Trade watts and shake it up with friends. Pokemon Pikachu 2.
Now Pikachu responds to your voice. Call him gently out of the forest. And once you get Pikachu to trust you, there's all kinds of games to play and things to do, like searching for buried treasure or having picnics. You can even take him on a fishing expedition. But don't forget to feed him! Pikachu knows more than 200 words, and he's ready to be your new best friend. Hey You, Pikachu comes with microphone and N64 game pack, only for your N64.
A sailor suit, 2 web feet, and a bill full of attitude. It's Disney's Donald Duck for your N64. Evil magician Murloc has kidnapped Daisy Duck. Now it's Donald to the rescue through 24 cool areas across 4 super detailed worlds. Donald's mood determines his type of attack. When the malicious Mallard gets mad, he discovers greater powers of destruction, and Donald goes postal a lot. Send him into the wacky wardrobe machine for a dashing makeover, but you'll never tame the temper of this quaking quackster. Disney's Donald Duck for your N64. Total chaos with feathers. It's Mowgli, Baloo, and good old Bagheera in Disney's Jungle Book for your Game Boy Color. Help Mowgli make his journey to the Man Village through a jungle full of adventure and fun. Gather tokens and coconuts along the way. Take a wild ride on Bagheera's back. And watch for handprints that open secret doors. Race a wild dog or a fast-climbing monkey. There's 5 cool worlds full of jungle pals in Disney's Jungle Book for Game Boy Color.
Just what kind of game are you playing? Look for the official ESRB rating. It's on the front of the package. Titles rated EC or Early Childhood have content suitable for persons ages 3 and older. No material that parents would find inappropriate is used. Titles rated E or Everyone have content suitable for persons ages 6 and older. These titles appeal to persons of all ages and tastes. Titles rated T or Teen have content suitable for persons ages 13 and older. Titles rated M or Mature have content that may be suitable for persons ages 17 and older. Finally, A or Adults Only titles have content suitable only for adults. For more detailed information on the ESRB rating for the game you're interested in, check out the content descriptors on the back of the package.
It's coast-to-coast karting adventure with your favorite Disney friends in Mickey's Speedway USA for Nintendo 64. Race the coolest circuits, collecting gold and aiming for power-ups to catch the pack fast. Shortcuts may hold hidden items that open secret tracks. Shoot a baseball to bounce competitors on their heads, but watch out, they can bounce back on you. Poor Donald forgot to duck. 1 to 4 players can challenge each other and drench their friends with an April shower. Join Disney's biggest stars for the craziest karting calamity in the country. Mickey Speedway USA for your N64.
One hope. Relief for everyone.
off the pages of Marvel Comics, the leapin' legend lands on your N64. It's Spider-Man for Nintendo 64. 17 seething sublevels, each with its own mission objective, pit Spidey against classic foes in multiple gameplay variations. Stick it to bank robbers and free their hostages.
Oh, thank you, Spider-Man.
Chase Venom back to his hideout.
Look out!
Crawl through the crucible of police rockets and gunfire. And go toe-to-toe with Rhino and the Deadly Scorpion. Spider-Man for your N64, the original webmaster.
Help Alice chase the White Rabbit, hopping rocks and floating down the rabbit hole. With 20 fun levels, it's Disney's Alice in Wonderland for your Game Boy Color.
We are the court! Make way for the Queen! Let the games begin! Long live the games!
Walt Disney's Alice in Wonderland, rated E on Game Boy.
Get into it.
Fasten your fins and dive into some underwater fun with Disney's Little Mermaid 2 Pinball Frenzy for your Game Boy Color. All your favorite friends are here to play, even Ariel's daughter, Melody. And with lots of variety, fast action, and surprises, it'll be oceans of fun. There's 16 different mini-games, some electrifying. Others are perfect for breaking the ice. So join the party and have a ball with Disney's Little Mermaid 2 Pinball Frenzy for Game Boy Color.
Young Link returns to your N64 in Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Trapped in a strange parallel world where Armageddon looms just 3 days away, Link must recover his stolen ocarina to save this world. Now magical masks transform him into creatures of power, while bold new creatures cross his path, charmed with luck, both good and bad. Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask for your Nintendo 64. Time is running out. The world's most famous banana munchers ride again in Donkey Kong Country for your Game Boy Color. Play every single level from the original game, plus all new bonus levels and secret areas. Crunch those Kremlin creeps to mush and have a blast racking up points toward a record-setting game. Donkey Kong Country for Game Boy Color, 'cause you can never have too many bananas. Organize the fun in your life right down to the minute with Mary-Kate and Ashley's Pocket Planner for your Game Boy Color. Save your friends' addresses and phone numbers, make to-do lists, and jot your appointments on the calendar. Write down all your favorite things and compare them with the people you hang with. Then there's the cool games, like Drop to Shop, Slot Machine, Virtual Pet, and Concentration. And the phone book will dial your touch-tone phone without you punching any numbers. Unlock new pictures of the twins, and find the answers you seek when you ask Ashley. Mary-Kate and Ashley Pocket Planner for Game Boy Color. Put your whole life in the palm of your hand.
Draw your scimitar and save Princess Jasmine from the evil Jafar in Disney's Aladdin for your Game Boy Color. Battle your way through 9 wondrous worlds, from the streets of Agrabah to the Sultan's palace. Finding flutes reveal magic ropes to the rooftops. There's snakes in the desert and bats in the Cave of Wonders. You can even make the palace guard's pants fall down. Whoa, nice boxers! Disney's Aladdin for Game Boy Color, your magic carpet of fun.
The Great Puffy Pink One has amazing new powers in Kirby 64 for your N64. Explore world after wondrous world, vacuuming bad guys and spitting them out. Or turn into a refrigerator and throw some old food, underwater even. Seems like there's no end to the Chubby One's cool new weapons as he searches to free the captured fairy and collect all the scattered crystals. And there's no end to the fun you'll have with Kirby 64 for Nintendo 64.
Buddy.
Good game.
Way to go.
So who were those guys? Where'd they even come from?
No clue. See that one guy?
What a slime.
Check out the new ride. It's
Whoa. Bummer. Ladies.
Dinosaurs hate being smashed on something. To remember a new Mario Tennis with 16 players, blazing balls, and 4-player action only on N64, rated E for everyone.
Take the field with the international stars of women's soccer in Mia Hamm's Soccer 64 for your N64. More than 50 teams worldwide compete in 10 different stadiums. Over 23 special move combinations give you lifelike soccer action. Change camera angles on the fly. Dial in weather and field conditions to intensify the challenge. Play 1 to 4 players. and listen to the commentary of Mia Hamm herself.
That's a great tackle.
Use practice mode to hone your skills. Then go for the cup in Mia Hamm Soccer 64 for Nintendo 64. Toss out the rules and take your football to screaming extremes with NFL Blitz 2001 for your N64. The athletes with attitude return, now with 4 new arenas, all new minigames, new plays, new tackles, and new thresholds of pain. Create your own unique league, from uniforms to rosters to playbook. Hone your players' gridiron skills with specific training games. Then 1 to 4 players can see who survives your powerful pigskin punishment. This ain't no sissy boy ball. This is NFL Blitz 2001 for N64. And that's just tough.
Oh no! I think it's broken.
Feel the awesome power of the NFL on your N64 with NFL Quarterback Club 2001. All 31 teams and playbooks, super detailed player models, and custom camera positions and player creations give you ultra front office control. Choose one of 5 play modes, kick off your game, then listen to Randy Cross and ESPN's Mike Patrick call the action from the broadcast booth.
Intercepted!
1 to 4 players can grapple on the gridiron, dealing with injuries, penalties, and nasty weather. NFL Quarterback Club 2001 for N64. Be there!
Yes! Great game, guys.
Yeah, better luck next time. Just work in that serve of yours, little man, and I'm sure you'll get it.
That's rich.
Plumbers are sore losers. Something to remember in new Mario Tennis with 16 players, blazing balls, and 4-player action only on N64, rated E for everyone.
The Mushroom Kingdom's got a brand new sport, Mario Tennis 64 for Nintendo 64. 16 favorite characters swing into action on 3 unique courts, playing it easy for beginners or as tough as you like. 2, 3, or 4 players can play Simul, unleashing Bowser's brutal backhand or conking Kong on the cranium. You'll love the realistic ball action as you smash and lob through different modes and mini-games. Mario Tennis 64 for your N64. It's prepared to meet your match. Jump right into the world of Pokemon for fast-paced puzzle action with Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for your Game Boy Color. Play with 13 playable Pokemon from Gold and Silver versions, plus your favorites from Red and Blue. 6 single-player games and 3 two-player versions will have you battling for hours. Create chains and combos. Even send garbage to your opponents. And become Pokemon Puzzle Master. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for Game Boy Color. From Disney and Pixar's newest animated series comes Buzz Lightyear of Star Command for your Game Boy Color. Battle across the galaxies with Buzz, tracking down the evil Emperor Zurg to foil his plot to take over the galaxy. A dozen stellar levels and waves of bizarre enemies will keep your laser gun blazing away. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command for your Game Boy Color. Action to infinity and beyond! Wario's back and badder than ever in Wario Land 3 for your Game Boy Color. But this time, things have gotten weird. The naughty one still collects his coins and power-ups, but now he's run into a bunch of bizarros on 25 different stages. A silkworm strings him into a ball of yarn. The Donut Man gives him a weight problem. Wario's liable to be flattened at any time. And those flame guys want him barbecued. Woo! And we're talking well done. Wario's never had this much trouble, and you've never had this much fun. Wario Land 3 for Game Boy Color. Wet, wild, and weird.
They're bright, they're bold, they're fun-tastic. Check out the eruption of color with the new N64 Fun-tastic series of consoles and matching controllers. Get 64 bits of pure power, plus better than CD quality sound in one of 6 new colors: smoke, grape, ice, jungle green, fire, and watermelon. With real-time rendering and awesome anti-alias graphics, games explode off the screen. Travel to worlds so real, you'll think you're really there. The new Nintendo 64. It's fun-tastic.
And look for the Atomic Purple Bundle with 2 controllers.
Check out the Memory Expansion Pack for your Nintendo 64. This special cartridge increases the N64's memory by 4 megabytes. The benefits are numerous: smoother animations, enhanced image detail, increased color depth, and higher screen resolution. The N64 Expansion Pack make the best gameplay even better. And also for the N64, bring on the feel of reality with the instant sensory feedback of the N64 Rumble Pack. And keep your N64 hardware and games in peak operating condition with the N64 Cleaning Kit.
The same size and weight, the same 10 hours of exciting play as the Game Boy Pocket. It's the Game Boy Color in 6 wild colors. Grape, atomic purple, dandelion, berry, kiwi, and teal. Portability at its best and brightest. 10, 32, or 56 colors out of a palette of 32,000 stunning colors provide a bright, colorful picture even when viewed in direct sunlight. It plays all 1,000 plus original Game Boy games, and the new Game Boy Color games play on the black and white Game Boy Pocket. Game Boy Color, it'll change the way you play.
And hook up with a friend using the Game Boy Game Link.
Hours. One hope.
Help Ash and Pikachu battle their way through 16 trainers in heated head-to-head puzzle competition with Pokemon Puzzle League for Nintendo 64. Match 3 blocks of the same color in any direction and they'll disappear, giving you points. Dump major clumps of blocks on your opponent when they least expect it to gain the upper hand. And with 6 cool modes in 2D and 3D gameplay, you can battle all the way to Pokemon Puzzle Master. It's Pokemon Puzzle League for your N64. Slip back in time to an age of knights, kings, swords, and sorcery. Slip back into Aiden Chronicles, the first Maj for Nintendo 64. Explore sweeping worlds, teeming with strange stories. 10 playable curious characters ready for combat. And unimaginable cold-blooded danger. Choose your companions wisely to forge a formidable force able to survive this amazing adventure. Aiden Chronicles, the first Maj for your N64. How will you stay alive?
Train yourself for the stress of real combat with Perfect Dark for your Game Boy Color. Guide Joanna Dark through her Special Agent's final exam. 7 brand new missions put you face to face with an evil corporation, cyborg conspiracies, and an extra helping of deadly force. Play 2 players Simul with your Game Link cable, but stay alert and stay alive with Perfect Dark for Game Boy Color. An amazing new game is about to unfold. Paper Mario for your N64. The captivating story. The all-star cast from the Mushroom Kingdom. Exciting battles. Remarkable puzzles. Paper Mario for Nintendo 64. There's volumes of adventure. Step back in time, into the darkness, into eternal darkness for Nintendo 64. An ancient cathedral hides unspeakable evil. A mystery waits to be unraveled. Lives have been lost. More will be taken. Will the next be yours? Eternal darkness for your Nintendo 64. Welcome to your darkest world. Mega power, mega action, mega destruction. It's Mega Man 64 for your Nintendo 64. Master a full array of weapons as you travel to far-off lands to do battle with a slew of well-armed foes. Power-ups along the way will amp up your armament. They'll come in handy when your toppling boss is this big. On level after level, you'll find your hands are chock full of fighting. Mega Man 64 for your N64. Mega fun by the megaton. The Mystery Machine is pumping out clues, and you're just the one to find them in Scooby-Doo for your Game Boy Color. Play as all 5 characters. Each one has a specialty at solving certain puzzles. Comb through 12 detailed environments, sifting through evidence to solve all 3 episodes. Scooby-Doo for Game Boy Color. Very mysterious. Guide Simba in his quest to become king of the jungle in Disney's The Lion King for Game Boy Color. Travel 10 sprawling levels as Simba grows up before your eyes. Defend against hyenas, vultures,
even leopards, as you collect stars and power-ups from African jungles and plains. Then join Timon and Pumbaa for 4 great bonus games, hunting beetles, catching worms, or playing bug tennis. Now that's one bouncy insect. Disney's The Lion King for Game Boy Color. Look out, Zazu!
The Simpsons are having some pretty bad dreams in Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors for your Game Boy Color. Help the fumbling family overcome the many different nightmares they're having. Bart is trapped in the basement. Marge can't cross the street. And Lisa's on the run from Principal Skinner. Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors for Game Boy Color. It's downright spooky.
Discover your sense of adventure as America's finest archaeologist in Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine for your Game Boy Color. 19 action-packed levels, 4 authentic weapons, and plenty of enemies and bosses to use them on. Search for treasure, solve puzzles, and uncover stories as you locate the scattered pieces of this mysterious machine. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine for Game Boy Color. Go Indy!
Now there's a whole new way to play with Kirby in Kirby's Tilt and Tumble for Game Boy Color. Just plug in your tilt cartridge, then tip and tilt your Game Boy to roll the little pinkster through a series of challenging mazes. You can jump the powerful Puffy one to avoid enemies and traps as you search out the stars Wicked King Dedede has stolen from the sky. The surprising puzzles and fast-paced adventure will have you rolling on a Kirby Derby. It's Kirby's Tilt and Tumble for your Game Boy Color.
Perfect agent, perfect game. It's perfect dark for Nintendo 64. You are Joanna Dark, top graduate of the Carrington Institute. Your primary mission is the rescue of Dr. Carroll, held hostage by the monolithic Datadyne Corporation. With more than 40 unique weapons, 3 levels of difficulty in mode after mode, for 1 to 4 players, you'll take complete control of every conceivable variable. Blast your way through twisting, tangled plots, even war between alien species. Darkness has never been a better place to play. Perfect dark for your N64. Trust no one.
Need to have fun in a hurry? Then race 50 years into the future with San Francisco Rush 2049 for your N64. Customize your machine to the max, then chart your own course around 4 stunt tracks and 2 exclusive raceways. Catching some major big air above, or diving below the city by the bay. Take on your friends in 2-player mode, and if they don't dine on your dust, slip into battle mode, pick a weapon, and cook 'em. The future of racing is here in San Francisco Rush 2049 for Nintendo 64. Carve your name into the downhill record books with Big Mountain 2000 for your N64. Ski and snowboard 3 lightning-fast courses and 3 unique game modes. Choose from 6 athletes and different board and ski models to power your way down the powder. Perfect your bag of tricks, but take care, crashes affect your racing ability as you race solo or against a friend in Big Mountain 2000 for Nintendo 64. The ropes, the canvas, the electricity of the crowd. Climb into the hurting world of WWF No Mercy for your N64. 80 WWF superstars to maim and mangle, including the nasty cheeks of Rikishi, the wild man Taz, and Olympic hero Kurt Angle. All new game modes like a ladder match, and new weapons, even the option for a guest referee. Pound for pound, there's more muscle and madness than in any ring in the world. WWF No Mercy for Nintendo 64. Just bring it!
For high-octane fun and epic adventure, it's Mickey's Racing Adventure for your Game Boy Color. Super Mario Bros. Roars back from the past for your Game Boy Color. Guide the plump little plumbers through 8 worlds, packed with excitement and challenging levels.
Humans and beasts battle for world domination in Warlocked for your Game Boy Color. Gather your troops, construct your defenses, and go to war. Help Domino and Oddball free all the puppies that Cruella has trapped in her toy factory. It's Disney's 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue for your Game Boy Color. Race all day in one of the greatest places on Earth. in Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour for your Game Boy Color. More than 20 moves and tricks, 3 game modes, and the thrill of competition shred onto your Game Boy Color in MTV Sports Pure Ride. The Sun and Santa world-famous beaches are warming up your Game Boy with Power Spike Pro Beach Volleyball for your Game Boy Color.
Ready for the hottest game on 2 wheels? It's Excite Bike 64 for Nintendo 64. With awesome 3D realism and power, you'll fly over 12 challenging tracks or courses you design yourself. 1 to 4 players can race around 6 stadium stunt tracks, carve an abandoned quarry or a wild canyon, jam through a dark jungle or cut clear through a lumber mill. Show off your 32 mid-air tricks. Even hop a freight, literally. Bike excitement has never been higher. Excite Bike 64 for your N64.